Yes, yes, yes. My friend's Eric Green, aka the Digital Gangster. Look, I wanted to do a quick video. People always ask me, because I do multiple streams, or have multiple streams of income, and Eric, how do you manage multiple deals? And I've been able to have success in multiple deals. I have 3 deals in momentum right now, and I'm getting ready to build out a fourth. And people say, is that productive? Can you even do that? Is that even possible? And how do you do it? Well, here's the thing. When I'm looking at a deal, obviously, um, what's important, because I used to be kind of dialed into the hype and all that sort of stuff, and occasionally I can still find myself dialing into hype. It's just powerful, especially when you've got a lot of people chattering about something. So, but for me, I've discovered my own formula that works. I definitely look at management. I look at the fact, does this individual, have they done it before? Is this a brand new concept, or is it a proven concept? I mean, I tend to lean now toward proven concepts, things that are already working, right? So, and has the management team, has the CEO, has the founder done it himself? Um, so that's extremely important. I look at the industry. Right now, this new build that I'm doing, it's a $67 trillion industry. Fortunately, because of my background and some lead generation I'd done for some top earners in this sector, I sort of understood the power of this industry. I also understand how to do lead gen that actually works, to get the right type of people for this particular type of opportunity. But that's not all that's important, right? So I also go, okay, the management team's there, the industry's proven, the guy running the ship has done it multiple times. He's also been in the field himself and done amazing things. So all that sort of stuff is important. But I don't have a lot of time, right? Because I am managing multiple programs. So how do I do it? Well, I make sure that whoever is leading the charge, in way of like that leader who is basically leading the charge for the deal. Um, what is that person's qualifications? What are they going to do? What sort of track record do they have? So, of course, I'm going to align myself with the individual that, and in this case, with a guy who's, 15 years on the internet. I know how he works. I know how he operates because I'm in another opportunity with him that we've basically done the exact same rollout with. So we know exactly what's going on. But here's someone who can put all the infrastructure in place, right? Have all the Google Hangout presentations going on weekly, building out systems, building out marketing landing pages, all of these things to advertise, putting together and having all of the training and all that for people who are coming in and going, what are they going? Okay, I'm in this, I love it, how do I go out and build it? How do I go find leads, right? So all of that sort of infrastructure is in place. I don't have to do any of that, guys, right? So I'm looking at all these factors, and all of these things sort of add up to, okay, I can do this. So instead of a lot of people go on these 6-month runs, I go on like a 30, 45 day, I don't, 60's even maxed out, probably 45 days is all I do, right? And when I'm bringing in, and I've already pretty much put the core group together, but when I'm actually bringing people into a deal, right, I'm not sort of I'm looking for the right person that understands the industry, understands what they've got, and they're looking to dial in and take this thing on in a full-time manner, right? So I'm not looking for the marketer or the person who's sort of, jumping all over the place. I'm looking offline. See, this particular deal in the financial services sector, it's going to attract a lot of people who really love the offline world, right? Yeah, there'll be some online marketers that I get plugged in to this, but a core of the group that I'm talking to are traditional networkers. See, that it's going after the right people. It's your target market, right? So I'm not going to put in guys that are affiliate guys that aren't going to really get into this particular deal. They might get in because they can get in before the rest of the world and send it out to their list, but are they really going to dig in and focus on this deal? Are they going to take care of their organizations? Are they going to really appreciate the deal? See, that's so important, man. It's like there's so many different things to think about when you're putting a deal like that together. So you don't need hundreds of thousands of people to build a huge organization, right? You need a handful of leaders who are laser beam focused, who are excited about the opportunity, and then it's plugging them in now, giving them the blessing of being plugged in the beginning, helping them get the branding, helping them get the recognition, helping them dial into the infrastructure that's already set up, right? So all they have to do now is go out and do their thing. They're awesome networkers, right? So you put the opportunity, the infrastructure, everything in their hands, and then you let them go. So over this next 30, 45 days, as I do that quietly in the background, you won't see me pitching all this stuff on Facebook a bunch. You know, it'll be my traditional stuff I put on Facebook. But in the background, quietly, I'll have this thing built out in about 30, 45 days. I already have the right leadership in place. Everything else is in place, and it will absolutely explode. I already know that. I already know it because I've been here, done it. I can see it. Everything's aligned. These things are very, very, very clear to me now, right? So this is something to think about. It is possible if you look at all these different factors, right, to create and build successful what I call money trees. But you've got to have all those factors in place. At least I do. This is the formula that works for me. It's been successful for me, and I'm, I keep working on it and perfecting it. But it's because I'm not afraid to. I build networks. I build relationships. I don't just hang out and build relationships with online networkers, online marketers, because that's what I am. I want to build relationships with offline networkers. A lot of offline phenomenal networkers are on Facebook, guys. I look for them. I find them. I love guys that are doing offline meetings. I love guys who are aggressive offline. I love people who really understand traditional networking, because these type of deals, they flourish in, they explode in. Matter of fact, any network marketing deal they do, guys, we always think it's the internet guys. The traditional guys are what blows up these businesses. Us internet guys, yes, if you do it the right way, you can. But for me, it's not about I don't have a huge list. I don't have hundreds of thousands of people on a list. So I have to build solid core relationships with talented people. That's what I focus on every single day, is building those relationships, because they come back ultimately when a deal like this comes into play, and I'm able to put these people in front of that information. That's it. That's all I do, guys. So I just wanted to share that, because everyone asks me, like, what do you do? How do you do it? Yada, yada, yada. How are you able to manage that? Look, I enjoy my time, freedom. I do. I work like a slave in corporate America. Trust me, I'm not going to do anything that's going to monopolize my time. I'm going to be smart about it. It's going to be the right thing, and it's going to be well thought out. So with that being said, I just thought I'd shoot this out there today. I'm going to head up and have some coffee. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Bye for now.